So finding maybe a seat, or you can even lie down, whatever's going to allow you to really settle into this space, settle into the time that you've carved out for your restorative practice. So if that means lying down or if that means sitting, then offer that to yourself. And let's feel into our body. Maybe that means wiggling around a little bit, or maybe that means finding stillness. So whatever supports you in arriving into this space, into this moment, give that to yourself. And let's notice our physical bodies, and maybe noticing the joints in our body. Maybe noticing the large muscle groups in our body, like the thighs, the biceps, the big back muscle. And maybe noticing some things that are a little more subtle, like the heartbeat. Maybe we feel a pulse in our neck or in our wrist or in our thigh. Maybe we feel our stomach growl or digest. And then bringing our awareness to our breath. And just connecting with the natural breath. Maybe that's by bringing awareness to the inhale and the exhale. Maybe it's by noticing the texture of the breath. Does it seem to feel smooth as we inhale, or does it feel jagged? There's no right or wrong. We're just going to notice the breath. And then settle even more. And I have a sonnet to Orpheus from Rainier Maria Rilke I want to share tonight. I think it's kind of nice with the changing of the seasons. He writes, "Be ahead of all parting, as though it already were behind you, like the winter that has just gone by. For among these winters, there is one so endlessly winter that only by wintering through it will your heart survive. Be forever dead in Eurydice, more gladly arise into the seamless life proclaimed in your song. Here in the realm of decline, among momentary days, be the crystal cup that shattered even as it rang. Be, and yet know the great void where all things begin, the infinite source of your own most intense vibration, so that this once you may give it your perfect assent. To all that is used up, and to all the muffled and dumb creatures in the world's full reserve, the unsayable sums, joyfully add yourself and cancel the count. And so this evening we can practice wintering through and feeling our heart as we winter through, as we live in the moment, as we strive to unattach. And tune in to our infinite source, our own vibration. So let's begin by bringing some pillows into a bit of a recliner. So it's maybe at a little bit of an angle. So if you have pillows, you can maybe stack a few at the end and then place a long one over the top. We're just going to open that heart up first thing tonight. So we can recline back on our bolster and our arms can be at our side and our legs can be out. If we have some blankets or other pillows that we want to roll under the knee, sometimes that's a really nice support for the back. And we can also bring those feet together. So whatever way is going to support you in being able to recline and feel completely effortless, resting in the moment. I'm going to grab another blanket so I can cover myself up because it's also really supportive in our restorative yoga, especially this time of year, that we can cover up and to really feel as though we're safe and comfortable. And as we settle into our shape, it can sometimes be really supportive to inhale to a count of 4 and exhale to a count of 6. That longer exhale is a signal to our parasympathetic nervous system that we're safe and that we can relax. So maybe inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 6. Inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 6. Just moving with that breath until it just fades away. Just allowing the subtle body in all its wisdom to process and move freely as we relax our physical body. Allowing our subtle body to rest and digest and receive nourishment from the winter that we just wintered through. Maybe the subtle body can get nourishment from what we are wintering through right now. So we relax our physical body. Our breath can quiet our mind. and our subtle body can do its thing. If the mind wanders, just come back to the breath and notice the rise and fall of the chest with the breath. Letting go of any effort in the feet, the legs. Relaxing the lower stomach. Relaxing the chest. And by relaxing the shoulders onto the pillow below us, feeling the heart just kind of loosen and open, allowing the lungs to move a little bit more easily as we breathe. Allowing the entire spine and back body to just rest on the support beneath it. Letting the eyelids just gently close and rest. The face relaxes. And the tongue maybe falls off of the roof of the mouth. And each breath brings us even more relaxation than the one before. If there's any tension or discomfort in the body, maybe sending a conscious breath to that place. And allowing the prana that rides on the breath to energetically ease pain or discomfort in that area of the body. Now bringing awareness to the feet, the knees, the hips, the shoulders, the elbows, and the wrists. Begin to notice the muscles between those joints that join them. And offer a deep breath in to fill your body with air. And then gently kind of roll over so you can press up. And on that side that you roll over, come up to seated, however way you can. Yeah. And then kind of scoot back towards the bolster and bring maybe your left thigh or your right thigh to the base of the bolster, that hip. And then I like to bring a pillow or blanket between my knees. And you can either rest your knees on top of each other or have one knee towards the ankle, which is what I often do. But find what feels best for you, because we're going to just twist our heart towards that pillow and then rest our chest down on the bolster. And then find any arrangement for the wrists and the forearm. So it's just a gentle little twist. And the front of the body is feeling supported. And then prop yourself up. Sometimes I like to put another bolster behind me, kind of along my back, or a pillow or a blanket. And then close your eyes. Let's tune in to the melody of our breath. Just the natural rhythm, the natural melody of our breath. Relaxing the face, maybe allowing the lips to part by maybe just moving the teeth apart and the lips apart, or maybe just relaxing the low jaw and seeing how that affects the mouth. Let the eyes soften and the cheeks soften. And maybe the shoulders and elbows relax. And drawing your awareness to the spine. Move from the top of your spine, the base of your neck, all the way down the back, but move really slowly. And visualize each vertebrae. And as you visualize the vertebrae, imagine the muscles on either side relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. Each vertebrae. As the vertebrae relax, as you visualize that, those muscles relaxing, just notice if you feel any energy moving around the back or the heart. come back to the melody and the rhythm of your breath. And more gladly arise into the seamless life proclaimed in your song. Feeling the song of our life in our being. As we renew and restore. As we heal and rest in order to live our song. Just letting go into relaxation. Maybe noticing the rhythm of your heart. Now let's take a deep breath in. And exhale, let the breath go. Then gently and carefully kind of lift up off of the pillow. We'll come up. And then maybe moving the blanket off the top of us, or moving if we had a pillow between the legs, setting it off to the side. The next thing that we're going to do is keep the pillow right where it is, and we can either just lie down on our stomachs, right on the pillow with the legs out long. Sometimes I like to bend one of my knees out to the side, but our chest is going to be on the bolster. Now, so you can keep your legs long, or the other option is if you want to bring your knees on either side of the bolster for like a supported child's pose, knowing that if at any point, since we'll be here for about 7 to 10 minutes, if any point the knees start to hurt, just bring the legs out long, or you can start with the legs long. So find what works for you. Get nice and settled into your space. And feel that heart completely supported on the bolster. And if you need to lower the bolster down so it's not quite so high, you can do that too. And maybe beginning to notice the beating of the heart, the breath, allow yourself to be and yet know the great void where all things begin, the infinite source of your own most intense vibration. So that this once you may give it your perfect essence. Feeling that connection to infinite source. Allowing all parts of ourselves to integrate and move harmoniously as we rest and relax. Maybe scanning the physical body to notice any effort and see if we can bring some ease to the effort. And maybe that means a completely different position where we started. Allowing that back that we visually relaxed just a moment or so ago, allowing it to melt into the front of the body, into the pillow, for even deeper relaxation. And releasing any holding in the low back. So you feel kind of the pelvis. Imagine it being heavy, allowing for some expansion, if that's what's needed. Just our body supporting all of itself, each system, each muscle supporting another one for comfort and healing. Maybe allowing the jaw to relax. Maybe to the point where there's a little dribble of drool that drops onto the pillow. There's no shame in that. It's a good sign. Maybe even asking, how can I relax more? Feeling our own most intense vibration as we restore. And let's begin to think about moving up off of this pillow so we can roll to the other side so that other thigh can be at the base of the pillow. Just think about moving and changing supportive shapes. And then when you're ready, gently making your way so the heart comes up. So you can sit up. Yeah, and then bring that other thigh to the base of the bolster so that other hip is facing it. And then I'm going to move my prop so you can see better. So I'll be facing you. So you're just going to roll over to the other side so that opposite hip that we didn't do earlier is on the bottom. Be a pillow or blankets between the knees. And then our twist in the other direction. These twists help us physically by supporting digestion. And they also help us emotionally by supporting digestion of emotions. So settle into this gentle twist. And then feel that back relaxing, that visualization. And our shapes supporting that. This physical and emotional digestion as well as mental digestion with this slight twist. Maybe noticing the heartbeat, breath, the points of contact with the bed or the surface below. And grounding down into that. Into all that is used up, to all the muffled and dumb creatures in the world's full reserve, the unsayable sums. Joyfully add yourself and cancel the count. Let's rest in our breath and the beating of our hearts. Allow yourself to be to rest. As we notice the heartbeat and notice the breath, perhaps giving ourselves a mantra to anchor the mind. Just saying it to ourselves as we inhale and exhale. We inhaling so and exhaling hum. Inhaling so, exhaling hum. Just the natural sound of the breath moving in and out of the body.
Inhaling slow and exhaling hum. Grounding the mind in the present moment. Maybe directing the inhale through the soles of the feet and exhale out the palms of the hands. And inhale in the palms. The breath filling the body and exhaling out the soles of the feet. Inhaling through the soles of the feet, all the way to the head. And exhaling out the palms. And inhaling in the palms. And exhaling out the soles. And if that's supportive, to relax and ground, just follow that wave of breath. Now our next restorative shape is our shavasana. So maybe you want to stay where you are, or if you're ready, arranging whatever you need, however you need it, to find your resting pose. After that little twist that we were in, it might feel good to draw the knees into the chest. You could send the arms overhead, but sometimes it feels nice to regulate that spine after a gentle twist. And then resting down into Shavasana. Relaxing the feet, the toes on the right foot, the right knee, the right hip. Relaxing the fingers of the right hand, the right wrist, the right elbow, and the right shoulder. Relaxing the entire right side of the body.
And bringing our awareness to our left side.
Relaxing the left toes and the left foot. The left knee and the left hip. The left shoulder, elbow, and left wrist. Relax the palm of the left hand and notice the fingers relaxing. Relax the entire right side. Relax the fronts of the legs, the backs of the legs, the top of the chest, the shoulder blades, the stomach, the mid and lower back. Relax the space behind the right earlobe, the space behind the left earlobe. Relax the forehead, the temples, the right cheek, left cheek, the entire jaw. Relax. Relax. Relax.
Every passing moment, relax. Relax. Relax the inside of the cheeks. Relax the tongue, the roof of the mouth. The throat, the uppermost part of the chest, the lower region of the chest. And feel your body becoming heavier. And feel it becoming weightless. Heavy and weightless. Weightless, then heavy. Relax. 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 Letting go. Relax. Let's begin now to bring awareness to our hands and our feet. Maybe moving the head side to side. Yeah, hug the knees into the chest. Maybe send the feet to the sky. Anything to kind of awaken the body slowly and gently from this rest and restorative offering today. And as we savor every movement and bring meaning and awareness to each movement, we can slowly make our way to a seat unless it feels really good to just stand back. And we'll find a seated position. Let's pause with our hands at our heart for just a few breaths. And now with our hands in prayer, we can inhale and exhale. And another deep inhale. And together exhaling. Om Shanti. 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 Om. Namaste.
Namaste.